Member, and Engineer Jaime Catawas Jr., Chief Planning and Design Division member. Madam Chair, from among our back members, there exists a quorum.
So, as much as there is a quorum, I now call this private conference for the 3 civil works projects to order. Please continue, sir.
From the Technical Working Group, we have with us Engineer Medardo S. Mestre, Chief Equipment Management Division member, and Attorney Marialine Atayna G. Singson, Attorney for of the Rowan. We also have with us our back observer from the COA, Auditor Benjamin M. Lasa. From the back secretariat, yours truly. We also have Engineer Pedro J. Guerra and Engineer Cristel Tapero. Madam Chair, also with us are representatives from prospective bidders for contract ID numbers B23B0062 and 23B0063. First, we have Mr. Alfonso P. Reyes from Crest 92 Construction, and from RD Interior Junior Construction, we have Ms. Marlene. That's all, Madam Chair.
Thank you, Sir Larry. So we have, can we now have the presentation for the first project? May I ask Engineer Catolas to please present the contract data for the first project?
Thank you, Madam Chair. Good morning once again to all. First project we presented is a project with contract ID number 23B0062. This is the project name is under O1, Operational Outcome 1, Ensure Safe and Reliable National Road System, Network Development Program, Construction of Bypass and Diversion Road. We call it the Bigaro Salar Diversion Road. This is the construction of Bigaro Salar Bridge and approaches under phase 1. The location is within the vicinity of Bigaro City. The implementing office is Team Evaluates Real Office number 2. The source of the fund is under FY 2023 JA with an ABC of 188 million pesos. The scope form includes the provision of facilities for the engineer. Number 1, the provision of combined field office, laboratory and living quarters for the engineer on rental basis. The operation and maintenance of temporary field office, laboratory and field living building for the engineer. Provision of furnitures, fixtures, equipment and appliances for the field office, then provision of 4x2 pickup on rental basis, and then operation and maintenance of the 4x2 pickup type service vehicle for it. For the scope 4 under the requirement, this includes the provision of project billboard, signboards, bale 4 billboards ito, 2 digital waste and 2 COA signboards. Provision of occupational health and safety program, provision of traffic management, mobilization and demobilization, and environment management and monitoring. For the civil work component, meron po siyang excavation and mountain works, aggregate service course, construction of board piles. For Piers 7 and 8, this is the erection of 4 pieces, 2.4 diameter board pile with 16 mm thick permanent casing. Fabrication of board pile rebar. The length is 47 meters and furnish of 18 meters steel casing for Pier 6. Construction of substructure for Piers 7 and 8. Construction of steel craneway with a length of 192 meters and steel platform. Construction of a gravel craneway with a length of 422 meters. Conduct of 2 PIT cross-sonic, conduct of 1 high-strain dynamic testing PDA, and installation of 8 pieces steel bearing devices. The proposed contract duration is 431. Ito po yung total duration niya. The breakdown is the net working days is 323, predetermined annual holidays 29, and Sundays and holidays 79 calendar days. So total of 431 calendar days. The eligibility requirements for the pickup license, the required pickup license is at least B2B, single largest complete contract. Bidder should have completed a contract of major category of works with a construction cost of at least 50% of the ABC of the contract to be bid. The major category of work, BCCCP, ito yung bridges, construction, concrete, superstructure with gas-in-place pipes. For the similar categories of work, please refer to the bid data sheet. We also qualify for this contract. The contractor must have complete at least 2.0 meters diameter board pipe. For the work experience of requirements of key personnel, we need a project manager with a minimum years of total work experience, same position 3 years, minimum years of similar experience, same position 2 years. No? For the project engineer, 5 years experience, same position, and 3 years similar experience, same position. Kailangan din ng accredited materials engineer 2, accredited by DPWH. Quality surveyor, quality engineer surveyor, the minimum experience 3 years for the same position, and then 2 years minimum experience, similar experience, same position. Foreman, for the foreman, 5 years minimum years of total work experience, same position, and 3 years minimum years of similar experience, same position. The safety officer should be accredited by the DOLE, and for the pollution control officer, he or she must have a certificate of training issued by the EMB, the Environment Management Bureau of DNR, or any recognized organization. For the minimum major equipment, air compressor with jackhammer, required number of units 1, backhoe 1 also, bentonite bin 1, bentonite fixer 1, bulldozer 1, cargo service truck 1 with the capacity of 9 to 10 metric tons, concrete batch plant 1, roller crane 1 with a capacity of 21 to 25 metric tons, roller crane 1 also with a capacity of 36 to 40 metric tons, and another roller crane 1 with a capacity of 41 to 45 metric tons. It is also a diesel hammer K25 diesel, 1 unit with a capacity of 7,500 kilogram meter, and then 1 drill rig, 4 dump trucks with a capacity of 12 cubic yards. Continuation for the new major equipment, motorized road grader 1, payloader 3 units with a capacity of 1.5 cubic meters, fine dynamic testing 1, fire integrity testing and accessories 1, SPT and assembly machine 1 unit, transit mixer 2, train pipe set 1, truck mounted crane 1 with a capacity of 41 to 45 metric tons, vibratory roller 1 unit with a capacity of 10 metric tons, water truck 1 unit with a capacity of 16,000 liters. For the list of materials testing equipment, it should be in accordance with TO 11.0 of 2017.
Thank you, Sir Bob. For contract ID 23B0062, meron po ba kayong clarifications or any inputs from the members, other bank members? Wala po. From our prospective bidders, meron po ba? Wala. So, can we proceed with the second contract ID number? Yes, sir.
Facilities for engineers. Yung item A po, 1.1
Pwede di ba i-balik mo?
Facilities po.
Yes.
Yung 1.1 po,
Saan? Ano po yun, mga?
facilities.
Ay, sa BOQ.
Say 1.1 po, 11. Ano ba naman po mag-lahat?
Ay, naku. Laps.
Hindi po kaya sa
Ayun po, ma'am. Yung unit niya, I think,
unit po.
yes. Kasi yung sa 8.1.16, yung one niya is 14.37. Pero let's check po na, no? Sa data po. It's based on the approved program of work, it's lump sum. Please make the necessary correction, Secretariat, and take note of that. Meron pa po, ma'am,
Sa third po,
sa
item ng removal, meron sa
it will,
wala pong item na
so i-declare yung po na for the record. Ang tinatanong ko is that if yung railway ay matatanggal,
wala pong item ng removal.
yeah, ang sagot po ni Sir Bob, hindi siya tatanggalin, but it will remain to be used for submitting packages. Thank you. Meron pa pong clarifications for contract ID 23B0062. Wala na po. So can we now proceed with the next contract ID 23B0063? May I ask Engineer Tina to present the contract data?
Okay, for 23B0063, where the ensure safe and reliable national road system network development program construction of the Pastel Road to be also Lana Negation Road package to Cagayan. Location sa Lana Cagayan, implementing office, DPWH Regional Office Number 2. Source of fund is GAA under fiscal year 2023. We have an ABC of 188 million. Scope of works, we have the provision of facilities for the engineer, provision of combined field office, laboratory, and living quarters building for the engineer, rental basis, operation and maintenance of temporary field office, laboratory, and living quarters building for the engineer, provision of furniture, fixtures, equipment, and appliances for the field office for the engineer, and the provision of 4x2 pickup type service vehicle for the engineer, pay rental basis, and the operation and maintenance of 4x2 pickup type service vehicle for the engineer. For the scope of work, we have the provision of other general requirements, provision of project billboards, signboards, 2 DPWH and 2 OWA, provision of provisional health and safety program, provision of traffic management, mobilization, demobilization, and environmental management and monitoring. For civil works component, we have the excavation, foundation, field, and embankment work. Aggregates of base course, construction of one piles, 2 pieces, 2.4 centimeter meter diameter with 16 mm permanent casing. PR16, 1 piece 2.4 diameter with 16 mm permanent casing at PR15 up to column. 9 meters steel casing for PR15, construction of substructure for PR16, construction of steel railway with a length of 222 meters and steel platform, construction of gravel railway, length of 1,851.35 meters with 12 pieces pipe, culverts, and grouted conduct of 2 VIP cross-hole sonic, conduct of 1 high-strength dynamic testing PDA, and installation of 4 business steel bearing devices. For the contract duration, we have a total of 431 calendar days with a breakdown of 323 for networking days, 29 calendar days for predetermined workable days, and 79 calendar days for Sundays and holidays. For eligibility requirements, we have the vehicle license required is the size range of at least medium B. For SLCC, bidders should have completed the contract at the category of works with a construction cost of at least 50% of the ABC of the contract to the for major category works, bridges, construction, infrastructure with chassis, by or similar categories, you may refer to bid sheet. For qualifier, the contractor must have completed at least 2-meter diameter pipe. For work experience requirements, quantity personnel, project engineer, project manager must have minimum years of total work experience, same position of 3 years, and minimum years of similar experience, same position of 2. Project engineer, 5, uh, and 3 years, respectively. Materials engineer should be accredited materials engineer 2, and quantity engineer or surveyor, 3 years and 2 years respectively. Foreman, 5 years and 3 years respectively. Safety officer must be accredited by the DOLE, and the pollution control officer should be have the certificate of training issued by EMB recognized organization. Okay, for minimum major equipment required, one air compressor with the hammer, one backhoe, and one vent-to-vent pin, one vent-to-vent mixture, one bulldozer, one cargo service truck with a capacity of 9 to 10 metric tons, one complete max plan, one grader, crawler cleaner with a capacity from 21 to 25 metric tons, one crawler crane with a capacity of 36 to 40 metric tons. One crawler crane with another capacity of 41 to 45 metric tons, and one diesel hammer A25 to PSM with a capacity of 7,500 kilograms. Drilling rig 1 and track 4 with a capacity of 12 kilograms. Minimum motorized road grader 1, payloader 3 with a capacity of 1.5 cubic meter, pile dynamic testing 1, pile integrity testing and accessories 1, SPT and the sanding machine 1, and transit mixer 2, trailing pipe set 1, and truck mounted crane 1. This capacity of 41 to 45 metric ton vibratory roller, 1 with the capacity of 10 metric ton. Vibro hammer with hydraulic power pack. Water truck with a capacity of 16,000 liters. List of material testing equipment is in accordance with PO11 series of 2000. That's all for contract ID 23B006.
Thank you, Sir Belong. Clarifications for contract ID 23B003. Request for clarification.
Same.
Same. Okay.
Arcade kung nasa.
Yeah, balik mo. Item number 2 should be lump sum. Dun sa unit, lump sum dapat na, highlight mo na lang. Lump sum. fill out ano, ng sa. And then, pakibaba nga po, doon ikipas ang, hindi, doon sa ano, sa part, still number part A, part A, part A, I just would like to check on 37. Any other clarification, ma'am? Here. More movement. Can you say that, ma'am, Kristen? Other clarifications for 23B0063? Can you say that? And then, ma'am Krista, can we go back to 23B0062? Sa ano niya? Sa bill of quantities? Some, okay, baba mo doon. Sa number 5 din. Doon sa parking 537. Okay. That's, okay na. So, thank you. So, we're done with contract ID 23. Yes, yes, sir.
For information, there are other prospective bidders and suggest that this correction bid will
Yeah. Yes, we will issue a equality. And then for clarification, the location of 23B, saan ba yun? Balik mo ulit. The location of 23B0063 is at Solana. The location of 23B62 is Tugigarao. So both ends po sila. Okay. So, let's now, can we now proceed to 23B0066? May I request Ma'am Rose to present the contract data and the eligibility requirements together with the equipment requirements and key personnel requirements.
Good morning to everyone. For contract ID number 23B00066, the project name is Ensure Safe and Reliable National Road System Network Development Program, Construction of Bypass and Diversion Roads, Alcala Santo Niño, Lasan Road, Cagayan, Alcala Bridge, Cagayan, Package 1, location is Alcala, Cagayan. So the implementing office is PWH Regional Office Number 2. For funding source, it is FY 2023 GAA, and the APC is 67,722,000. For the scope of works, for the provision of facilities for the engineer, provision of combined field office, laboratory and living quarters building for the engineer on rental basis, operation and maintenance of temporary field office, laboratory and living quarters building for the engineer. And for the provision of other general requirements, provision of project billboards, signboards, to DPWH and to MOA, provision of occupational health and safety program, provision of traffic management, mobilization, demobilization, environmental management and monitoring. For civil works component, embankment works, aggregate surface course, construction of port piles, 4 pieces 2.4 meter diameter, with 12 mm thick permanent casing for piers 1 and 2, construction of substructure for piers 1 and 2, construction of gravel trailway with a length of 132 meters, conduct of 2 PIT cross pole solid, conduct of one high-strain dynamic testing, installation of 8 pieces steel bearing devices. For the contract duration, for net working days, we have 191. Determined unworkable days, 16. Sundays and holidays, 43. So we have a total of 250 calendar days. For the eligibility requirements, for pickup license, at least medium A. For SLCC, bidders should have completed a contract on major category of works with a construction cost of at least 50% of the ABC of the contract to be bid. For the major category of work, BCCP, bridges, construction concrete, superstructure with cast-in-place piles. For similar categories of work, please refer to bid data sheet. For the qualifier, the contractor must have completed at least 2-meter diameter bore profile. For the project requirements, work experience requirements for the key personnel, minimum years of total work experience, same position, and minimum years of similar experience, same position. For project manager, 3 and 2 respectively. Project engineer, 5 and 3. Materials engineer, accredited materials engineer 1. For quantity engineer, surveyor, 3 and 2 respectively. Foreman, 5 and 3 respectively. For safety officer, we have accredited by DOLE. For pollution control officer, certificate of training issued by an EMP recognized organization. For the minimum major equipment requirement, 1 air compressor with jackhammer, 1 backhoe, 1 bentonite bin, 1 bentonite mixer, 1 bulldozer, 1 cargo service truck with 9 to 10 metric ton capacity, 1 complete batch truck, 1 roller crane with 21 to 25 metric ton capacity, 1 roller crane with 41 to 45 metric ton capacity, 1 drilling rig, 2 dump truck with 12 cubic yard capacity, 1 motorized road grader, 1 payloader with 1.5 cubic meter capacity, 1 pile dynamic testing, 1 SPD and descending machine, 4 transit mixer with 5 to 6 cubic yard capacity, 1 25 set, 1 truck-mounted crane with 41 to 45 metric ton capacity, 1 vibratory roller with 10 metric ton capacity, 1 vibro hammer with hydraulic power pump, 1 water truck with 16,000 liters capacity. So these are under DO11 series of 2017, the list of material testing equipment.
So thank you, Mama Rose. Make clarifications for 2020-0066. Again, Ma'am Crystal, kindly present yung POQ. Let's stay on the same. I think up. Thank you, Ma'am Crystal. So can we now proceed with the second agenda? The documents submitted by the bidders to be presented by Attorney Mary Timothy.
Good morning everyone. So for the technical and financial requirements, for the contents of the first envelope or the technical proposal, the eligibility requirements must be updated in the DPWH CWR, the bid security, project requirements, including the organizational chart for the contract to be bid, List of contractors, key personnel to be assigned to the contract with their complete qualification and experience data. List of contractors, construction and laboratory equipment. Pledge to the contract supported by proofs of ownership or disagreement, omnibus sworn statement. For the registration in the DPWH Civil Works application, if the bidder is not enrolled in the CWA, the bidder must submit its Class A and Class B documents, excluding the 5 Class A documents covered by the project's registration certificate. If the bidder is enrolled in the CWA, update the pertinent documents in the CWA through the contractor profile application in the DPWH website. For the bid security, the bid validity period is 120 calendar days from the date of submission of bids, while the bid security validity period is 120 calendar days from the date of submission of bids. For the bid security, the bid securing declaration or at least one other form enumerated. First is the cash or cashier's manager's check issued by a universal or commercial bank. 2% of the amount of bid security. 2% of the ABC. For the backdraft guarantee, revocable LC issued by a universal or commercial bank, 2% of the ABC. Surety bond bondable on demand issued by a surety or insurance company, duly certified by the Insurance Commission as authorized to issue such security, 5% of the ABC. For the second envelope or the financial proposal, it should contain the bid form indicating the total bid price and contract duration, the bill of quantities with bid prices, the detailed estimates including a summary sheet indicating the unit prices of construction materials, labor rates, and equipment rentals used in coming up with the bid, and cash flow by quarter and payment schedules. For the bid evaluation, the bank shall evaluate the financial proposal using non-discretionary criteria, including arithmetical corrections for computational errors, and thus determine the correct total calculated bid prices. The bank shall automatically disqualify any total calculated bid price which exceeds the ABC. The following factors are to be considered in the evaluation of the bid prices. Completeness, no price is required item non-complying, indicating a zero or a dash, free to the GOP. All prices are deemed to include all taxes, bids not addressing or providing all of the required items in the bidding documents, including where applicable, BOQ shall be considered non-responsive. We also consider the arithmetical corrections. Bid prices in figure versus words. Words prevails. Total price versus unit price item. Unit price per item. Unit price prevails. Total price versus actual sum of component items. Actual prevails. Unit cost in detailed estimate versus unit cost in BOQ later. The latter prevails. If above ABC, that is not compliant. For the post-qualification, for the verification of legal requirements, the licenses, certificates, permits, and asserting the fact that the bidder is not included in the blacklist of contractors provided by the DPWH and the GTP. We also verify the technical requirements and the compliance of single largest completed contract similar to the contract being procured, competence and experience of the key personnel to be assigned to the project, availability of major equipment units pledged to the project, failure of the prospective bidder to state a complete technical description of the pledged equipment, and the specific location whether owned, leased, or under purchase agreement shall result in the bidder's automatic post-disqualification for award of the contract and forfeiture of its bid security per DO 58, series of 2012, and the authenticity of the bid security. Also for the post-qualification, the performance in its ongoing projects, negative slippage of at least 15% in a single contract, or negative slippage of at least 10% in 2 or more contracts. And failure of the contractor to commence repair works on ongoing contracts in the prescribed date after receipt of the procuring entity's notice of defects and deficiencies, or failure of the contractor to commence repair works on contracts with pending certificates of acceptance in the prescribed date after receipt of the procuring entity's notice of defects and failures, or substandard quality of work as per contract plans and specifications, or unsatisfactory performance of the contractor's obligations as per contract terms and conditions at the time of inspection, or liquidated damages currently imposed on the contractor and the CPES rating. So for DO number 9, series of 2012, the technical requirements for civil works projects for public bidding. If a proposed key technical personnel is an employee of the bidder and working on another project at the same time of the bidding, the bidder shall submit a certification that the personnel will be pulled out from the ongoing project once the bidder is awarded the contract, and he or she will be replaced with another person with equal or better qualifications as certified by the head of the implementing office. The bidder may propose a key technical personnel who is not its employee, provided that the said personnel is required to submit a certification that he or she will work for the bidder if it is awarded the contract under bidding. And this certification shall be included in the first envelope of the sealed bid, also to be verified. During post-qualification is the set of equipment pledged by the bidder. The bidder should specify in the submitted bid the location of the equipment where they can be inspected, and if any piece of the equipment is not in the specific location, then the bidder shall be post-disqualified. So reminders for the deadline of submission of clarification, that is 10 days before submission of bids. Supplemental bid bulletins, if any, shall be posted in the PhilJEPS and DPWH websites. Deadline for submission of bids is July 18, 2023 until 2 p.m. For manual submission at the Procurement Conference Room, 4th floor, DPWH Regional Office 2, Extension Building 2, Regional Government Center, Calic Sur, Tagaytay City, Cagayan. For electronic submission through email, electronicbids_r2@dpwh.gov.ph. For the number of copies of bid proposal, 1 original and 2 duplicate copies sealed in a mother envelope. For the date and place of opening of bids, on July 18, 2023, after the deadline of receipt of bids, at the Procurement Conference Room, 4th floor, DPWH Regional Office 2, Extension Building 2, Regional Government Center, Calic Sur, Tagaytay City, Cagayan. So bidding documents and plan may be downloaded from the PhilJEPS and DPWH websites.
Thank you, Attorney Queen. Meron pong clarifications on the presentation of Attorney Queen regarding the technical and financial proposal. Likewise on the the detailed evaluation of bids, cost qualification criteria. Meron po from the bank members, no question, no clarification from our prospective leaders. None. So we do not have other matters to discuss. Secretary. Secretariat, please take note of the corrections for 23B0062 and 23B0063. Please prepare the big bulletin. Likewise, please prepare the minutes of the private conference to be available within 5 days. 5 days ba yun? Yes. Meron pa tayong i-discuss na iba?
Yes, Madam Chair.
Yes, sir. Okay, in as much as we do no longer have other matters to discuss, may I hear a motion to adjourn this meeting from any of the members?
Madam Chair, I move for the adjournment of this private conference.
Any second motion? So before we adjourn, we'd like to thank our prospective leaders and our COA auditor for attending this private conference. Good morning. And to our televiewers or viewers, good morning po. Thank you very much. Meeting adjourned.